2 weeks ago, there was a young man who was walking down from Ilford Station late at night when a gang of young rebels attacked him. They beat him up, robbed his phone and his wallet, and dragged him into the subway. It so happened that his neighbour, who was 5 doors down and sees him every day on his way to work, saw him helplessly lying on the floor. Despite this, he walked on by, acting as if he never knew him. 10 minutes later, the shopkeeper from the local corner shop, who he buys his newspaper from every day, also saw him helplessly lying on the floor. He pulled out his mobile phone and, pretending he hadn't noticed him, and quickly walked the other way. Not long after, a person outside the local area of Ilford was travelling to meet a friend, saw the wounded man on the floor and felt the need to help. They rushed over to make sure he was okay, checked his pulse, used their coat to keep him warm, and called the ambulance. They waited with him until the ambulance had arrived.
Out of the 3, who do you think acted as more of a neighbour to the wounded man? The last man. Does this drama sound familiar to anyone? Well, this drama is based on the parable of the Good Samaritan. The reason why we use the parable of the Good Samaritan is because it relates to the theme for One World Week. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, a Samaritan man helped a Jewish man. This story resonates because in those days the relationship between the two groups was not good. It was full of conflict and a long-standing hatred. Likewise, as you saw and heard in the drama, the act of kindness was shown by a stranger who showed no prejudice and felt the need to help.
We also created a mind map to help answer the question, what can we do to make the world a more peaceful place? From the mind map, we decided that there were 3 main points we wanted to speak on.
One of them was breaking stereotypes. I believe that breaking stereotypes fits into our theme for this One World Week. All of us, everyone sitting here, makes judgments and assumptions before actually getting to know someone. Despite this negative feature to reality, it's in our human nature, and this is a major drawback to making the world a more peaceful place. We live in a very diverse area, so let's take advantage of this and unite ourselves with one another. It is important that you receive my message in the way I intended. I'm not saying that you need to go up to every person of a different background. However, what I am saying is that we need to have an open minds and open hearts. Although it may be cliche, but it speaks the truth. Love thy neighbour as God does love you.
My point was that because we subtly segregate ourselves, we lack an understanding of each other. Due to that lack of understanding, it may result in conflict between us. If we learn about each other and establish a bond, we can achieve peace through us seeing eye to eye.
Lastly, I feel that to really make a world a peaceful place, we need to respect ourselves first. Most people wonder what I mean by that. To explain this, I take it back to the saying, treat others like you want to be treated. If one is always arguing, lying, being negative, then people are likely to do the same back. To make this world a peaceful place, we all need to have the mindset of, if I don't like it, they probably don't. We also need to think before we do actions, as sometimes we are quick to assume the scenario before it's played out. By doing these, we will be respecting others, and in the process respecting ourselves. Respect you give will be the respect you get. And now here's some words from our young people who also talked about this subject.
What would make our world a better place?
If everyone was happy.
If everyone got what they need.
If we understood what scientists have done for us.
For everyone to be kind and caring.
For understand how other people live,
For everyone to have water.
for everyone to have somewhere to live and food,
If we keep the rainforests.
for people to live how they choose,
When we cut down one tree, we should plant 2 or 3.
by helping poor people, by giving them tools and seeds so they can grow food,
By caring for homeless people.
to help the animals so they do not become extinct.
And those were words from the Vine Church Junior Group, and it consisted of Destiny, Roma, Ashley, Aston, Alana, Lydia, and Jacob. And I'd like to thank everyone for listening.
Because you know, little when he found the God, he grabbed his hand and so I'm just saying, so when hold
Would you like to give